You are listening to Hex, The Fall of Aethria, a Galleria Editagio production. Our story continues with Chapter 4. The midday sun hangs heavy over the dirt road, casting short, sharp shadows as the Mija soldiers march in a rhythmic, dusty thrum. It is a jagged line of a troop, men in their 70s, trudging alongside boys who haven't yet seen 20. Ronan keeps pace, the green and brown of his Rockland's uniform bleeding into the forest's edge. His focus is narrow, his hands moving with practiced, mechanical precision as he sharpens his dagger. The metallic shink-shink of the blade acts as a metronome for his stride. Every now and again, he casts a quick glance at the prison wagon being pulled in front of him. So these are the faces of the fall, he thinks to himself as he observes the sullen faces of the Morian men and boys. They sit quietly, eyes trained intensely on their feet. Ronan almost feels bad for them. He knows most of them are probably innocent. Alas, a task is a task. So long as the true perpetrator remains in the wind, justice will continue to slip between their fingers. Ahead, the general sits high on the broad back of his rhino, the beast's heavy footfalls vibrating through the soles of Ronan's boots. He studies a charcoal-marked map, his voice carrying back over the ranks.
According to the map, we should soon be approaching the next camp. Be ready, men.
The command does little to settle the friction in the middle of the pack. Ronan eyes a teenage Emberish boy, whose oversized red and orange silks hang off his frame like a hand-me-down shroud. The kid stumbles, his boots catching on a rut, and he barrels into the Mija soldier in front of him. The soldier doesn't offer a hand. He offers a shove.
Watch yourself, boy.
The boy reels back, colliding with the soldiers behind him. They aren't in a helping mood either. A collective heave sends the kid sprawling into the dirt. He lands hard in his face. As he pushes himself up, wiping grit from his cheeks, the troop erupts into a jagged, cruel snickering.
Perhaps we should tell the general to put you in the front.
One of the soldiers sneers, looking down at the shaking boy.
I see no reason to drag out your inevitable demise.
The boy's glare is sharp enough to cut, but it only fuels them. When the kid lunges in a desperate, clumsy strike, the soldier simply trips him. The boy hits the earth again with a dull thud. A low, guttural growl of frustration vibrates in his throat. Ronan doesn't stop his sharpening, but his ears are pricked. The air is soaring.
Someone should put him out of his misery now.
Another soldier says, his voice dropping to a dangerous edge.
It could be our act of mercy for the day.
The circle closes in. The boy curls into a ball, bracing for the boots he knows are coming, his eyes squeezed shut in a silent refusal to show fear. Ronan's hand flashes. A dagger rips through the air, whistling past the soldiers' heads. They scramble back, shouting in alarm as the blade thunks deep into the heart of a nearby tree. The vibration of the steel hums in the sudden silence. All eyes turn to Ronan. He stands his ground, empty-handed and steady.
That's enough.
The first soldier breaks from the group, cracking his knuckles as he stomps toward Ronan. He stops inches away, his nose upturned in a sneer of pure disgust.
What did you say?
I said that's enough.
Ronan repeats, his voice level.
You've made your point. Keep moving.
Last I checked.
The soldier snarls, narrowing his dark eyes.
I don't take orders from you.
Last I checked.
Ronan counters.
We don't pick fights with children.
The soldier takes a predatory step forward, his lip curling into a snarl. Before the blow can land, however, the ground trembles. A massive wet huff echoes through the trees, followed by the heavy thud of the general's rhino. The general glares down at them from his high vantage point, his shadow looming over the confrontation.
Stop horsing around and stay with the troop.
The tension snaps. One by one, the men mutter and peel away, sliding back into their designated spots in the line. The general casts a final, disappointed glance at the boy in the dirt, sighs, and wheels his mount back toward the front. As the rhythm of the march resumes, Ronan exhales a long, jagged breath he didn't realize he was holding. He retrieves his dagger from the tree and falls back into step. We have reached our conclusion for today's chapter, but our story is far from over. If you have enjoyed your time in the realm, be sure to subscribe so that you never miss your summons when a new chapter arrives. For those who would look beyond the next horizon, the tale continues on Substack. The chapters yet to be recorded are already waiting there, should you wish to journey ahead. It is our hope to spread this tale to travelers far and wide, so if you know someone who might enjoy the journey, we invite you to bring them along. And until next time, remember, never start a fight you have no intention of finishing.